Is that a taco pie? Mm-hmm. Taco pie!
I added food coloring because it's a holiday, but it turned black because I added all the food coloring I have, and I eat this butter straight out of the tub because it tastes good. There's a reason behind everything.
Enjoy those tacos now, for in 1,000 years they will be illegal. I think we all know why.
We know why.
Anti-taco legislation, disestablishmentarianism.
Whew, that's a good story. Hey, why don't you sit down while you're, whoa!
Yeah, those are pretty good.
Oh, hi, listener.
Oh, hi, Mark.
This is the KiseCast After Hours podcast, episode 16, with your special guest, Josh, a.k.a. Coral Tides. No, I'm not gonna do a Walking Dead joke here because I did it 800 times while interviewing Josh. Also, I'm a fucking liar. My interview with Coral!
Coral.
Tides was a ton of fun. He and I pride ourselves as kind of being these old farts harkening back to the old days of the kisekae community. We reminisce about simpler times when we had to walk 18 miles in the snow to get to our kisekais. Thanks for the great interview, Josh, and thank you for becoming an enjoyable staple in this podcast. The community segment was a bit of an experimental one, as Jess, Jay, and Josh, holy shit, all names that start with J. Illuminati confirmed.
Damn, son.
All three of them talked about doing a tea party style of episode where we could get together, enjoy a cup of tea, some light snacks, and talk about the typical garbagey bullshit trash that we usually spew on this shit show. The topic we focused on for this one was titled Kisekai Nostalgia, where we chatted about the good old days when kisekai pants were nothing more than kisekai boy short panties. Our kisekai men didn't have dingle-dangs hanging on their crotches. Ah yes, fond memories. So join us, won't you? I'm sure so many of you just clicked that red X and got the fuck out of here a long time ago. As we walk down memory lane together, then we spiral off tracks into a burning fire of screaming torture with off-topic banter. God damn, we're really good at that. Be sure that you check out everyone's links down below in the description, doobly-doo. And follow, please follow, talk to, favorite, all of these wonderful people. They're hilarious. Anyway, I gotta go, guys. Bye. Google Plus is such a fucking wreck.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
That thing.
This episode is all about my wonderful friend, Josh, aka Coral Tides. Welcome, Josh.
Oh, hi. I exist.
How are you? How have things been?
I'm pretty good. I've been on holiday for a while now, so...
Doing anything special?
Not at the moment. It's mostly just been playing games.
If I had the time off, man, that's what I would want to do, is just relax and be a vegetable.
Yes, being a vegetable. Yes, I've never heard it be described as that. But yeah, that is. I am just being a vegetable in my chair, my little office chair-looking thing.
And how much longer are you on your break?
I actually have no clue. I have I can't find the words. I've been given 10 weeks.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why. It was originally 9 weeks, but if we had done everything in college and signed off, like the teachers had signed a thing saying, like, oh, you can go now. You're allowed to leave a week early.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, so I've been given an extra week.
That's pretty convenient, though.
And I got the best mark I can, so that's even
better, man. Congratulations.
Yep. I'm pretty pleased with that.
And so, are you just taking this time then to unwind and just chill? Not going to do anything. You don't have any plans.
I have been planning a thing with DeviantArt. One night I was talking to my friend at 4 a.m. of all times. 4 a.m. I was just like, boom, idea, and then it was just like, oh, shit, let me try and develop this. So for the past few days, I've just been designing characters for it.
Oh wow, so this is like a huge undertaking in the making right now.
Yeah, I've just been making the characters for it at the moment.
Okay, is it going to be like a single post, or is it going to be like a sort of like a comic that you're going to carry?
Yeah, it's probably going to be like that.
Oh, okay.
I plan on doing several of those, but this is the only one where I've been like, oh wait, I have the idea right now and I know what I'm doing with it. Like my main characters that I made at the start, you know, like Roxanne and all those lot. I still have no clue where to go with them, but I want to do things with them. So it's just been me sat here for like 3 years, just like, what?
What is this? Get off! What is this? I'm stuck! What is my life?
I'm kind of in the same boat with you, but with a
You
little
already
bit of
have
a twist.
story.
Well, yeah, I have that story that I've developed so far, and I want to keep going with it. But my problem is I don't have the time, and so my suggestion to you would be basically what I'm kind of doing, and that is I'm just using my characters and making random pictures at this point.
Yeah.
Your characters I'm very fond of, and I would love to see just anything with them, essentially. I mean, I wouldn't expect you to put a ton of effort behind every single submission. I'm the type that just seeing your characters displayed, that works for me, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, just a suggestion. I'm not trying to tell you, like, hey man, why don't you just throw any kind of shit on the internet, because fuck it, I'll eat it up, but in a way I kind of am. I guess I'm not trying to degrade it or make it sound as degrading as it kind of does in my head.
The most recent thing I submitted with one of my characters that wasn't me, like, giving them a massive overhaul.
Well, I mean, you gave Abigail a little bit of development, like
I made her a meme.
Yeah, like you made the sex meme with her. But
Yeah.
I mean, like, even if you just wanted to take those pictures that you made with Abigail, just because I love Abigail, but if you just did like a random set of pictures and cobbled that together and threw that up there, I'd eat that up.
I want to do more with her. I know that.
I love her. I love Roxanne. I love all your girls, honestly. It's not like everybody here works under me or something. Like, please do this. Ezra requests this. I guess I'm just
As Ezra demands!
do as Ezra demands. The spice
big
must flow.
statues. Just big statues of Ezra. Ezra is watching you.
I have some sort of grandiose image of myself. Yes, everyone works under me. No, I don't. I guess all I'm saying is, like, you're not sure what to do with them. My suggestion, just cobble something together and throw it up there.
Throw a thing at the screen and hope that the viewers catch it with their faces.
So, real quick, if you don't mind me asking, Coral Tides, are you familiar with the TV show The Walking Dead?
Yes, and I know there's a character. Coral!
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 Call! Call! Call!
Coral! every single time, either I'm doing the recording or if you commented on something and I'm reading it, in my mind when I see your name, I think of Coral every single time. But I know that's not the origin of your name. But do you have like an origin to your name, or was it just something you threw together?
Well, at first, my first name, Majora Star, as it was.
Yes.
I originally looked and I was like, oh my gosh, what the heck is this name? It's like a name from when I was like 10.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, we don't speak of these times anymore. Like, put it under the carpet. And I was originally using a name with Coral in it at the time, so I was like, but like the second part of it just made no sense. So I was like, let's find something that I could hyphenate it with, and then Tides came about, and so I put that together, and that's what I am now.
Ah, okay. I wasn't sure if it was, I'm a fan of the coral reef or something. And
I am a fan of Coral!
Carl.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Another reason why I had that name was because this account, which is now my main account, was originally it's kind of a sock puppet account that I went to like just browse other parts without anyone knowing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like just an alternate account.
But now it's just my main one.
Oh, okay, okay.
My one that was my main account, I've not logged into since like 2012.
Yeah, when you disappeared from your Majora Star account, I was like, well, maybe he's just done with everything, and that's cool because the topic of the community segment, which will be later, is all about the time that we've invested since KiseCae. Well, since the community kind of sprung up in 2012.
Yeah.
You've been here pretty much since the beginning. I'm not gonna say like I've been here since the beginning because I don't know how long KiseCae was a thing.
Arrived near the same time I did, so I'd say
I think we were pretty close to the beginning of when
we were on the same boat.
Yeah, yeah, we really were. I think our join date was either the same or just like a week apart, something like that.
Something like that.
But there weren't many in the group when we first joined. I think when we joined, there were maybe only 100 people in the KiseCae and Dengeki's KiseCae community,
which was originally owned by Honorable Perv.
Exactly, and then he around the point when you and I joined, Honorable Perv was getting ready to step down. But we'll dive more into that later. What was it exactly that got you to DeviantArt? Was it KiseCae or was it something else before?
Well, originally on DeviantArt, I just doodled random things. I'd scan them in and just like see if anyone wanted to view them.
Yeah.
So I was like, here, and then like digitally like make it a bit better, and they were all pretty bad, I'd say. And that's why I've stuck with this.
Yeah. KiseCae is just a million times easier to work with, and I love the way that the KiseCae models look as compared to the drawings that I do. In comparison, KiseCae is just tenfold better to me. Do you remember exactly what it was that kind of introduced KiseCae to you? Did you stumble upon it from DA, or were you, like many of us, a 4chan user or anything?
I think I stumbled upon it on DeviantArt. There was one person they're in the group, and I've talked to them before, and they're called like Fetish Girl or something.
Oh yeah, I remember Fetish Girl.
That's how I saw KiseCae, and I was like, I've seen other people use this, and I was like, I wonder if I could, and then I stumbled upon it.
Yeah.
I found it. And then I started making the weird random things I did. I think I still remember my first submission, which was like some weird mix thing. And then I made a load of random pictures. And then Roxanne became a thing.
Mix, like
it's like, you take this one girl, you take this one, then you merge them together to make one thing.
Yeah, okay. I think, damn it, there's a word that people are using for it now, and it's at the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember. Fusion! Yes, that's a fusion.
Fusion! Ha!
So, what's your, like, history with art? Have you always been, like, more artistically inclined, or is it, art's just not really a thing for you? I mean...
always been interested in art and like drawing and stuff, and then I was like, I can't really portray the characters that come into my mind as well as like, and KiseCast can do it better than I can.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'll use this.
And then, is there anything that motivates you to keep using Kisekai? Like, do you watch an anime and the anime kind of drives you to do it, or is it just seeing other people's work that kind of drives you to make more?
Yeah, it's stuff like that. And the last anime I watched, I think it was like in February.
Oh wow, yeah. See, I'm kind of the same way. I love anime. I just
Same.
never have time to watch it. There's
just
so
edit
much.
Yeah.
Oh,
Too
man.
much.
Yeah. Like, with your OCs, we'll just kind of jump into Roxanne, because Roxanne is kind of, I would say, your protagonist, not antagonist, Jesus.
She's evil.
She's evil, she's so adorably evil. But
Yeah.
do you remember, like, what it was that kind of led you to create what your particular OCs?
It all started when I made her. Like, first, I was making like random things. I made this random girl. She had like 2 big puffs of hair, the really big like light blonde hair,
Yeah.
orange eyes, and that's how. And then I was like, what if I just change this? Make it so her eyes don't look like she's a robot. Because that's what it looked like. And give her actual somewhat sensible clothing. And that's how the first variation of her came around. And then, who came after her? It was either Nadine or Abigail.
I think Nadine may have come around, because Nadine is Nadine related to Roxanne? Is that what it was?
No, that's Cosette. And I don't know,
yes.
and I remember how I got her name. I was just like, I can't think of a name, and at the time, there was a load of talk about Les Mis going on, so I was like, that's a pretty name. Let me just steal it. This is my meme now.
Wonderful. That's awesome. And did you ever originally have like a sort of like a preset storyline behind it, or was it more or less just kind of here are these girls and blah?
Kind of. I was like, I know I could make a story with these characters, but then it just became, here are these girls. Bleh. I don't know. Like, it was the first 5, you know.
Oh, you started off with 5 originally?
Yeah, it was Abigail, Cosette, Roxanne, Cynthia, and Nadine. And then Ariane came along.
Ah, yes.
And then Mari came along.
Oh, I forgot about Mari too.
Yeah, she's just kind of forgettable, and I need to do more with her. Especially seeing as she looks super kawaii now with her frills and stuff. I kind of wanted to give her a look of notice me please. I'm like the most underused character.
Yeah, I have a couple of characters in my lineup that I'm like, I know I need to use these some more, but man, I don't know what to do with them.
It was just like, who? Oh.
Yeah, I forgot you exist. Shit.
And then the twins came along.
Yes, I remember the twins was a big thing for me.
Yeah, and they originally were called Allison and Ashley.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was just like, yeah, they don't suit these names. And I was like, and then I came to you, I was like, I don't know what to call them, can you help me? And then, and then they got their new names.
Now, I remember a big thing for you and I, which, I don't know, we may also talk about this later on in the community segment, but one of the big things for both you and I was when you and I started creating stuff, we both used, which now, Kisekai, let's be honest, when it first came into fruition, there weren't a lot of features.
It was very basic.
Extremely basic, and
It was still great though.
yeah, it was a blast. But one of the things that you and I came across was that all of our characters were particularly busty. I do remember you asking me like, "Hey, you think I should tone this down because?"
Yeah, and then I was like, and then like the time when I left, like for a little bit, I was just like, this is confusing me. Let me be right back. So I was just thinking of things I could do, and then now they are what they are now.
Yeah. Well, you and I both did scale them back, but I don't recall. Did you face some backlash from people? Because like I did get some negative comments from time to time. It wasn't the type of comments where it's like, wow, you know, maybe this girl's a little too busty.
It was just like all caps.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Stop it! I do not like you, motherfucker! Yeah! It broke.
I was gonna say, did you mute yourself there?
I think I did.
But no, that's exactly it. And it's like, it is amazing how you could post something and you could get a dozen wonderful comments. A dozen comments about this is great, this is awesome. But all it takes is that one fucking comment to be like, this is garbage. Like, what? Come on.
It just blows you just off.
Exactly. And there were some times there at the beginning where I like having my characters super busty, but I get that it doesn't appeal to everyone. Maybe I should drag the scale back just a little bit for some of them. Which, it's a good evolution for our characters, you know?
Yeah.
Your redesigned characters, I absolutely adore. I think you did an excellent job with every girl's evolution since their creation.
Stuff has happened to them.
Shit has happened. They've seen shit.
Some stuff they do not want to tell what has happened to them. Oh yeah, and then there's Alex, who just kind of went from average guy, and now he just looks scared out of his mind. In the most recent picture, he's like, ah.
But it's a good thing. I think it's kind of an endearing feature to your character. I think it's cute.
There's some characters I just introduced because I liked how they looked, because I was just messing about with the program. I was like, I need to keep them.
Well, which one was that?
Like, this is what happened with Jaina, and this is what happened with Charity. This is how they came into...
Oh, yeah!
Like, Jaina was just me messing about with how Nadine looked, and then it became that. And the same happened with Charity. I was just trying to see what I could do to Cynthia to change her. And then she became that, and I was like, yeah, this is more like a different character altogether. And I posted these random ones, and you were like, I really liked that one. And that was the one that...
Charity.
Yeah, it was that one.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah, I should keep this one.
Yeah, because Charity became the sister to, or was it the sister to another character?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, to Cynthia.
Yes, that's it. Okay. Not to completely change the subject, but to change the subject. It's amazing how everybody has all these characters, and you would think that at some point all of us would completely lose track of each other's, like, oh, well, that character just looks like that other character, because from other people, from other outsiders, where they look at it and they're just like, how are you guys going to make a community out of this? Like, it's the same picture every time. Not really. And it's
Not
the
really.
people say, like, they all look the same to me. Not really. I think it's amazing.
Use your imagination.
Yeah.
You can go leaps and bounds with the program. I've seen people do things and I'm like, what? How?
Yeah.
Some of the hairstyles that are popping up now are just like next level.
Oh man, it's to the point where I'm like, that's it. I'm tapping out. I can't do anything nearly comparable to this.
I'm trying to keep up with the pace, but I just can't.
Yeah.
Like some of the most advanced hair that I've done, I don't even know. It's still pretty basic. Like my own hairstyle for the person that's just kind of supposed to represent me.
Yeah.
If you take away all of the additional hair bits, it's just one of the basic hairstyles, no fringe, no like back bit of the hair.
You've gone a few steps further than what I could do, and that is like completely redesigning their hair. Like I'll start to do it, and I'm like, you know, all these people that like you're talking about, they have amazing looking hair. Maybe I can do this with Reese, and I'll start to do it, and I'm just like, God, she doesn't feel like Reese to me anymore. So then I drop back to the most basic set of hair pieces.
Most of the times, I've had a redesign, and I'm just like, I like it. And then, like, next time when I'm changing it, I'm like, yeah, they don't look how I wanted them to look anyways. Like, you know, character now known as Elizabeth, or Beth, which is now, who was Kari, you know, Ariane's older sister, who is supposed to be, like, a mum of 2 kids. She always had, like, black hair, like, these kind of pinky coloured eyes, and I was like, you don't look related at all. So I was just like, yeah, no, we're changing this. It's like how that happened with Charity, like the red hair phase she had. Like, I was like, I liked how it came out, and then like a few seconds after submitting them, I was like, I want to redesign them all over again. Because I was like, they don't look like sisters anymore.
Yeah, that's the other problem that I've kind of faced that with Katie and Quinn, where I'm like, if I start to stray too far away from this one, to me, they don't look like they're related anymore.
Yeah.
So, oh man, it's such a bugaboo for me to redesign, and then I'm like, I like what I did, but I want to go back, and then maybe this can be a new character, and then I'm like, no more new characters. I have way too many characters.
That's what I was like. You saw, like, the droves upon droves I had that I've just thrown out now.
Yeah.
Characters. I had this set of characters, this set of characters, this set of characters. No.
Yeah.
No. I've gotten rid of a lot of things because I just felt I didn't need them. And I wasn't using them. And I knew that if I was going to use them, I'd end up ignoring these characters, and then they would, like, get put under the mat for, like, 2 months or so, and then I'd drag them out and put the other characters under, and it would just...
Right, exactly.
The map would always have people-looking dents in it.
Yes.
I remember when I was just like, okay, I have this many characters, and then I was like, okay, Ezra has this many characters. I was like, okay, maybe I should stop making them, because he's got a lot less than me. And now that I look at it, I have like 20-something, kind of.
Yeah,
like,
you have a good number.
And I used to have... Oh my god.
Man, yeah.
If you were to look at the list, like, I had of, like, saved data, it would be almost full. And now I only have, like... How many saves is it that are proper? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7.
Yeah, I recently restarted all of my saves because my save file was completely full. Thankfully, mostly in part because of the being able to export everything as a text file now, which is awesome. That is the best new feature that he could add.
The features that keep getting added just make it even better.
Oh, I know. And it's crazy because, I mean, for almost a year now, I've thought, there's no way. Like, he's got to be getting sick of this. He's not going to update it anymore. And he does.
Right. When like, it was just, like, skirts and dresses and, like, just everything K-on-y. When it was just a K-on game.
Yeah.
And there was just a big dry spell. And then shirts and pants and all these new things come along. And it's just like, oh my. Yeah.
He went through a long spell there where it was like every other day it was something new. It was like a new pair of shoes. And then stockings were added, or a new pair of socks.
Yeah. Then, like, the biggest update was just like when it went from just kind of shorts to real pants, and then everyone was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, that made me so happy.
Hair. Just... What, we can do this with hair now? And then the things where you can add bits to the face now.
Yes, that's been my happiest addition because, like, I love adding makeup to characters. It's a weird thing for me, but once he did that and people started calling out like, oh yeah, with the new tattoo feature you can do makeup, I was like, I'm out. I mean, I don't need real life anymore. This is all I need.
Real life. I haven't added, like, makeup to people. I've just tried to give them better faces. Like, I've got, like, on each character there's like a slight gradient where it goes darker as the forehead progresses.
Well, I don't know
why.
if you ever go to 4chan or not, but in the 4chan ecchi, I don't know what you call it, the subcategory for 4chan.
The subreddit. Oh, that's gonna get
I was about to say so.
ruffle.
Oh boy, I'm getting old. You know that subreddit on 4Reddit?
That subreddit on 9chan.
But in the ecchi thread, there's usually a kisekae thread in ecchi, and there's a user in there named Mouse, and that guy, man, I'm convinced he doesn't work, he doesn't sleep, he doesn't eat. All he does
Is Kisekai.
And the way that he's utilized the tattoo features to do more in-depth lips and noses, and like you were talking about adding depth to the face, I'm just like, dude, what the fuck?
This isn't even Kisekai anymore.
No, he really is an artist.
This is like some next level Japanese genetic wizard shit.
Yes. Are you a wizard?
You weird. Heavy breathing.
But yeah, the shit that he does with the tattoos, I'm like, there's no way. Like, I just imagine Pochi, the creator, I just imagine him looking at this stuff like, I didn't know you could do that with what I've created.
Yeah, I bet he's seen so many things and he's like, you can do this?
You can do this?
I didn't know you could do this, and I created this.
Yeah. I just put that in there so you could put a tattoo on their face. I had no idea.
Like, wait, you can do this with the code?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, there's bits with the tattoos, right? If you just recognize how big the certain part of the tattoo is that you want to change, you can make it like 100 times bigger.
Yeah.
Like, there's this one character I'm making, and she has a lot of white face markings, and she's in this new story that I told you about. Ooh, first look on the KiseCast. She has all these white lines on her face, and I tried to use the one that is a bit like a line, and it was too short. So I just, was like, okay, we need to do some hacker coding stuff here, guys. And then I changed it from, 100 long to 200. And now it went all across her face. I was like, perfect. This is all I need.
Oh man, some hacker coding.
Hacker code. I'm a wizard.
I'm a wizard.
I need to make that picture now.
I just pictured, I don't know. I'm sure you're familiar with this bullshit TV show we have in the States called CSI.
Yeah.
Where it's just like...
We're gonna pan it off this lampshade, and then this lampshade is gonna pan off into this nickel in the tree, and we can see the Illuminati.
That's what I pictured with some chick just mashing on some beautiful, outrageously sexy model mashing on the keyboard like, we got our lead hacker on this Kisekai model. Enhanced by 400%.
Yes. That needs to be a picture now. Someone needs to do this. Who's doing this?
If I were skilled enough in Photoshop, I would give it a shot to have CSI working on Kisekai.
Oh, I have Photoshop. I might do it.
There you go. Well, I guess talking more about your real life, what are you going to school for exactly?
I'm doing IT and computing. Because why not?
Amazing. How long have you been at it?
Well, it was my first year last year in college doing it, so I'm moving on to the next level of it.
Shit. And then, do you have any plans for your IT degree, or do you kind of
At the moment, I was just like, I like IT, and I think there's stuff I could do with it.
Yeah,
Mostly.
yeah. No, I kind of did the same thing when I went to college. I was just like, I like graphics. I'll just get a graphics degree. I had no idea what I was going to do
I have
later.
a friend who's doing that right now. He's just like, I like graphics. Let me do graphic design. And he made me some things because he was like, you are going to start streaming on Twitch TV, and I was like, okay then.
Okay.
So he just made me he was like, here, have the background, have the donation thing, have your icon, have all of this.
Holy shit, man.
And he did it
just
for
made
free.
stuff for it?
Yeah, he just made it.
That's pretty rad. It's really nice of him, too.
Yeah, and I was like, what did you use for this Photoshop? And he was like, paint.net.
What?
And it was amazing how he made it. I was like, I was just, I did actually say, are you a wizard? he fell like off his chair afterwards, and I was just sitting there, just staring at it like, how can this be Paint.net?
That's nuts,
You
man.
can do this with Paint.net?
And I'm sure that some people, well, I mean, that's kind of like us talking about using kisekae and people like the 4chan user Mouse and doing all that shit. I'm just like, how did you make that with kisekae? How the hell did you do this?
Why are you such a wizard? Why? Stop it! I'm uncomfortable.
Stop! You don't know what you're doing here.
I'm clocking out now. No more images. Deactivating my account. Reactivate to deactivate.
Yeah.
No.
Well, you said that you're on break right now. You're on holiday, and you said that you've been playing video games. What kind of video games have you been playing?
League of Legends.
Oh shit, man! I'm telling you, there are some games out there. It's like when somebody asks me, "Have you ever tried cocaine?" and I'm like, I know what'll happen. I know what will happen if I do cocaine. And that's my same response when people ask me, have you ever played World of Warcraft, or have you ever played League of Legends?
Don't World of Warcraft. Don't. I have just gotten over playing that, and I'm never playing it again.
So you're like an educated addict, like you've recovered.
What do you think I was doing most of the times where I had massive breaks of not putting things in? I was playing World of Warcraft. I was playing League of Legends. I was doing one of those things.
Yeah.
Now League of Legends is fine. It's free to play. Boom.
Ugh.
Go.
See, and that's like telling me, hey, you know, I got this guy. He can give you free cocaine. I mean, no loss, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, between cocaine and League of Legends is... Okay, it's cocaine! League of Legends has, like, a cancerous community if you don't mute all the enemy team.
Oh, really? Is that bad?
Well, that's what it's like on the North American servers.
Oh, well...
Fucking stop! I've had enough! Damn it! I'm so fucking sick of this. Stop! Oh my god! Why?
Yeah.
You go on the European servers, you just see loads of people talking in French, and you're just like, I can't believe England is in Europe. Can we just not? Can we be on the American servers?
Yeah, really. Now, I've never played League of Legends. And to be quite honest, outside of seeing lots of Rule 34 pictures of League of Legends, I'm not too familiar with it. Could you kind of give me a breakdown of what League of Legends is?
Yeah, have you heard of Dota?
Oh, yeah.
The first Dota was made by the same people who made League of Legends.
Okay, alright. So
Dota was originally a mod for Warcraft 3.
Okay, I got you now. Alright.
It was like, in the early days of like dial-up, I think, that Dota came around and people were like, oh, this is a cool game. There's 3 lanes and you have to push these towers and destroy these towers to get to the main thing in the middle, which was originally some sort of barracks. Then League of Legends comes along, like, in 2008, which is, they were like, oh, we want to add, like, stuff you can do with money for it, and they're like, well, you can't make a pay-to-play MOBA, you've got Dota, which is free, and then suddenly all these other things start popping up, and League of Legends is announced as being free to play, and it's got all this fantasy world with all these characters. There's 100 characters out there, like 130 characters in that game. I own 90 of them. I'm that sad. They all have their own backstory. Some of them just have like a tiny little paragraph because they're trying to rewrite the whole lore of the game.
Holy shit, man.
That's
insane.
Just the 3 lanes. You need to. It's essentially you push to their thing, massive middle thing in the middle of their base. You kill it, you win.
Wow. That sounds really cool.
It is.
You're talking me into it now.
Do it.
Oh man. man, I really can't. I can't.
One day
And
I'll get you to play it.
And I just recently downloaded Steam, and I was looking through all of the Steam library, and I was like, again, like the cocaine reference, like, why don't you try this type of cocaine? Why don't you try this type of cocaine? There's this type of cocaine, and
I'm guilty of the Steam thing too. I'm only level 12 though. I'm not a big of a level. 34 games, 140 hours on Adventure Capitalist, which is just glorified cookie clicker. I have it running in the background right now while we're talking. Because it just plays itself. 300 hours of Terraria.
Now, I played Terraria on PS3, but I went through like this little slow moment in my life where things kind of got crappy in my life, and it was in the winter time, so it was cold and shitty outside, so I was like, I need a game. Dude, Terraria, man. Wake up, turn on the PS3, start playing. Oh, wait, when did the sun go down? I'm like, oh, okay. There goes another day.
My last summer was like, oh, it's 5 in the afternoon and I just woke up. Get on the PC, get on Terraria. Wait, the sun is coming up again?
Why, when does this happen?
I don't remember agreeing this. Am I a wizard?
Am I a wizard?
Are you
and here we go. Well, we're gonna wrap up the interview then, and we'll jump into the community segment here. I'm sorry we got a late start on the interview. That fucking Google Plus, man, this is driving me insane.
Google.
Do you have any last minute words that you would like to share with the listeners?
There could be so many things I could say, but don't get one of the things is don't get overdone with making a cast say, oh, there's this one, and this one, and this one. Yes, I know that. As soon as I start up Kisekae every day, there's one random character I have made that I just throw away. They may look great. I don't care. It's just kind of come to a point where if I wanted, if I did save all these characters, I would need to have, 4 more computers, probably.
Yeah, exactly.
Both with Mozilla and Chrome to hold both different types of saves.
Wait, you can do that?
Yeah, you have different saves on Chrome than you do to Mozilla.
Oh my god, we're gonna repeat that in the community segment, which we will get to. Alright, man, I'll see you in the other room.
We'll be right back.
Hey guys, so we just finished recording the Gender Bender mini episode, and I had to leave and go pick up some dinner for tonight. So I'm recording this on my phone while I wait for my delicious order of calzones.
The calzones betrayed me? Never again, guys. As God is my witness, they're dead to me.
So I'm going to make kind of a short artist spotlight segment for this episode because I really need to finish editing this thing and get it uploaded. Boy, I'm kind of excited to edit that community segment because Jay really took the whole Tea Party thing to a whole new level with his wine and his moogles. You'll find out about it in a second. So hey, this episode's artist spotlight is gonna be the hilarious DerpCrane. God, I remember when DerpCrane first started his account, I was a little bit smitten by some of his first OCs, like Lucy. Oh my god, Lucy. One thing that I love about DerpCrane is how passionate he is about his OCs. Like many of us in the community, he stays dedicated to his ever-expanding cast, and he gives them all a ton of personality and backstory. Oh, hang on one second. Someone's parking right next to me, and they probably think I'm a maniac. Just sitting here talking to myself. It's a little bit embarrassing, to say the least. Oh boy. Yes, staring at me does a lot of good, doesn't it? So, damn it, I'm gonna have to pause this. Right. Okay, so I had to move my car because that person, they had their windows rolled down and they were giving me some pretty dirty looks. I don't know if they thought I was insane for sitting here talking to myself, reading a couple of little notes that I've doodled on this pad of paper. That was interesting. They're still sitting over there. Go in the restaurant! Okay, anyway. Jesus. So, as I was talking about, I like how he stays dedicated to his ever-expanding cast, and he gives all the characters a ton of personality and backstory. But I also like how he kind of has his very own Kisekai persona interacting with his characters as a sort of godly creator. But in some of his submissions, like the booty goddess is not pleased, his OC can have an upper hand on him as a creator. And by the way, that whole World War booty submission was a great idea. He asked some people to decide on which of his two OCs is the booty goddess. Speaking of which, he does some great work editing his pictures with paint.net, and he uses some, I don't know if they're filters or effects, to give a few of his submissions this beautiful sort of dreamlike haze. I've seen some others do something similar, and I really like this effect. It's a nice break away from the clean, crisp lines of the regular Kisekai exported images. But, jumping back to his World War Booty submission, one thing that I really like about DerpCrane, and I really respect, are his interactions with the community. He holds contests, and he takes part in community memes like the redesigns. And it looks like he's going to be doing fusions now. Oh, and he also makes gifts for his friends' birthdays, so community members like DerpCrane are what really make this place so magical. It makes this place a real joy to be a part of. And if I could give him one more quick plug before I wrap this up, I want people to check out his submission titled Tom Fools, which features some of his characters, I think all of his characters, for his new series Tantric. It's all about a version of Earth where a detective agency called POE, or P-O-E, handle unusual paranormal phenomena. I love anything related to paranormal activity. He gives a detailed analysis on all 16 characters, and they're really an awesome looking bunch. Work like this really blows me away, and it gets me excited about a whole new, imaginative world developed by someone who is genuinely cool and very creative. So be sure that you check him out, and check out all the works listed down below in the description doobly-doo. Thank you, DerpCrane, for being a part of this community and sharing your amazing creations and your friendship with all of us. So I'm gonna hopefully get my calzone in a minute, and that dude in his car, he's still sitting in his car. I don't know what he's waiting on. Maybe he's like me and just waiting on some delicious calzones. But still, fucking creepy. Anyway, guys, take it easy. I'll talk to you soon, and enjoy this community segment. Bye.
then there's very drunk, and I'm on very drunk.
And then there's Jay.
Oh my god, this episode is gonna be gold.
It's okay, it's after
And then
12.
there's Jay.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and somewhere is here.
It's 1:43 and where I'm living.
Well, it's 6:42 here, and therefore I'm allowed to be drunk.
Same.
This is magical.
Oh.
You know, I've honestly thought about trying to do like a drunk cast.
Well, there you go.
Oh God, no!
I'll join.
Yeah, but the biggest problem is the time difference. So if I were to get drunk with Jay and all you guys, I'd be getting drunk in the afternoon.
I'll get drunk at 9 o'clock in the morning if you want.
And the most I would actually drink is either ginger ale or Sprite because I am nowhere going near a beer bottle.
That's fine.
Well,
to be
there's
drunk.
always wine.
There's always wine.
I can't drink wine either.
No, wine's good.
Me neither, so you're not the only one.
Non-alcoholic wine.
Yeah, you guys can
I'll
drink.
tell you why wine is good. Because with wine, you don't need to pee as much as with beer.
This is just hilarious. And
You guys can
enjoyable.
just pretend you're drunk.
I cannot pretend to be drunk.
I can do that with ease.
No, I can't get drunk. I've tried.
Oh, it's easy. You just drink a lot.
Yeah, that's what I did.
You see, and when you're not drunk, you just gotta drink more.
Oh,
What about if you throw up? Or semi-hangover?
You don't throw up if you have enough liquids in you.
What did I walk into?
I know, right?
Alcohol. Hi, Jared.
Wait, let me just put on this shirt so it won't be awkward.
I like orange. Orange is a good color.
Orange is a very good vegetable. I'll have you know.
Plus, there can only be one shirtless man.
There can only be one Highlander.
Duncan MacLeod is a Clan MacLeod.
Forgive me, Master Fry.
Ezra, I thought you said, and he is a clown.
Oh no, Duncan MacLeod of the Clan MacLeod.
Duncan MacLeod.
Can you walk, Highlander? I bloody well walk out of here.
It's not my bad.
Pillars.
I need Duncan the clown. I'm going to Photoshop that now. I'm going to get Duncan the
where
clown
did I
and
walk
make him look
myself
like a
into?
clown.
I'll be right back. I need more alcohol.
This is the KiseCast After Hours podcast, episode 16, and the special guest of this episode is Josh, aka Coral Tides. Everyone, welcome Josh.
Well,
Hey, Coral.
Oh, hi, myself. How are you?
Coral!
That joke went through so much of the interview. That was great. Coral!
Coral! Also joining us in this episode of Idiocy is a drunken Jay who has stepped away to get some more alcohol, who will make this episode quite the delight, I'm sure.
He needs to get me some.
Wait a minute.
hilarious, funny stuff ensues.
Yes, exactly.
If I remember correctly,
Mhm.
doesn't his character, when he gets drunk, unlocks a special crazy side?
Ooh, is that based on
Possibly.
real events?
I saw in a comic once, one of his.
We're gonna have to ask him when he gets back. Also joining us on this episode, DBZ has stepped out, but Chris has joined us. I hope he makes it back. I'm not sure if he was having some issues. Chad has joined us in this episode. Welcome, Chad.
I am back from the dead.
Also joining us is Jared. Hello, Jared.
Hey,
Oh, hi, Gordon Kisekae.
Other Chris,
How are you?
Golden Kisekai, has joined.
Golden Chris.
Golden Chris.
Golden crisp, golden friend.
No,
I
no.
just had that in my mind.
And the wonderful Clara has joined us again. Welcome, Clara.
Hi, Clara.
what kind of picture is that, Clara?
It's a stuffed pillow.
It was some random picture I found. It has one of those body pillows, and it says, "No thanks, I can't have any pizza. I'm stuffed."
Ha! And there's pizza. Right here.
It didn't really work work out as well.
So good. And Jay has returned with more wine.
More wine.
More wine.
And a face cam.
What kind?
Yes, you can see me.
The only reason you can see my face is because I'm on my phone.
Ah, okay. Are you in a car?
No, I'm at the pier.
Well, the main focus of today's episode is it's going to be a lot more laid back. We're having a tea party, essentially, and so I don't know if everybody...
And the topic is...
Alright, everyone get your drinks if you have food. This is the one episode where I'm totally cool with everyone eating if you want to eat. This is probably going to be the most laid-back episode because the topic that we're going to talk about... First of all, we're going to delve into what the fuck ever we want to talk about. But we're also going to talk a little bit about, and I believe Josh has coined the term, Kisei nostalgia.
Yes,
And
I did.
We're going to talk about Kisekai from the very beginning, it could be as far back as you remember, to today. And we're going to talk about the transition that the program has made, your artwork has made, and we're going to talk about you, the transitions that you've made since you joined.
It's one for like the like old grandpas of the community, like us two.
Yeah, exactly.
Just sitting there like, back in my day, we had to use boxes for pants.
And it is true. Let's go around the room here.
Okay.
And we're going to talk about what everybody has to eat or drink. You know, so starting with Josh. Josh, what do you have?
I have food.
Food?
I have gourmet chicken.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
And eclairs.
That's awesome.
That's a bit much, isn't it?
This is how I have it all the time.
It's nighttime in England, isn't it?
No, it's 10 to 7.
Yes, it's that. See, Jay gets it. He's a.
I
British
know
man.
English time.
He is a British Mingland thing. Man,
I'm so sorry.
Yes, with the hunt and whatnot.
He's
Yes.
British.
no.
I have some green tea and I have a biscotti.
I
got-
found out I like green tea 2 days ago.
I got coffee, a sandwich, and an apple.
Very nice.
I have
Lunchtime over here. It's after hours in the morning.
Yeah.
Now, Jay, I can see Jay is enjoying a lovely glass of wine. Jay, what else?
Is he going to spill it all over himself?
What else have you had this evening?
More wine and more wine.
Oh, why?
Wine and some gift baskets and more wine. Who would gift baskets
I went
with
to Gay
wine?
Pride today, and it turns out at Gay Pride they have wine.
Oh, man. Yes.
I like gay people. They have wine.
Yes, gay people love booze, and our gay pride, man.
Fetch me some
There's so
tea,
much
wine.
alcohol.
You know what? All the time I've ever drank, I've never gotten drunk.
Yeah, same.
Really?
Have you ever heard the band Bewitched?
No.
Yes, I think.
No, you haven't because they're shit. But yes, sure.
Yes.
Bewitched were playing today, and the great thing about the band Bewitched is you can YouTube this. To start one of their songs with, some people say I look like me dad.
Some people say I look like me dad. What? Are you serious?
Which I think's a great way to start a song when you have 3 lesbians in a bar.
Oh my god.
You can put that in KiseCast. That'll be like the song of this episode.
I'm gonna add it.
People say I look like me dad.
That would be sweet.
That reminded me of Wayne's World when they go to the concert and they're like,
Hey, Tiny, who's playing tonight?
Jolly Green Giants, Shitty Beatles.
The Shitty Beatles. Are they any good?
They suck.
Then it's not just a clever name.
Wayne's World was hilarious. And this is coming from a guy that wasn't even born around that time.
yeah, Wayne's World is very 90s. What about anybody else? Anybody else enjoying some food?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for a substitute I have my ginger ale, and for a little bit of company, how dare you? I have my cat.
No! Don't eat the cat!
Don't eat the cat!
I'm not going to eat my cat.
Okay.
I just want to show him to you.
No, I thought you said you were gonna eat him. Okay.
He doesn't look amused.
Yeah, he does not look happy. Since Jess's Nadia is here.
Where is
My cat's here, but they're asleep.
all the time.
Yeah, my
My
cat.
cat's asleep on top of my guitar.
Our cats are outdoor cats. They don't like to be inside too long.
Oh.
Dead things everywhere. It's crazy.
Ew. I work at the Humane, or I volunteer really, at the Humane Society at our town, and one of my jobs is called cat socializing, and I have to go and play with cats, and the kittens are like all so happy, and they climb all over me. The older cats don't give a shit about anything. They're very, very standoffish and snobby, and just look at me like, fuck you looking at.
Yeah, that sounds like an old cat.
That sounds like Garfield in a way.
Yeah.
My cat is just old and grumpy. And fat.
But who said that we cannot like fat cats?
I didn't. I just said that my cat is grumpy.
None of our cats are fat. They're all skinny and
Which is funny,
dirty.
because her sister was like a twig.
Aw.
Cause you've been stealing all our food.
Yeah, it was.
Well, how's everybody been?
Well,
Fabulous, darling.
Fabulous.
I've been doing okay, but
I'm better than bad. I'm good.
But aside
I've
from
been
my
melting in this heat wave.
I had a thunderstorm the other day.
You be quiet.
Why?
You're in Britain land. That doesn't count.
Yeah, but it kind of does because we don't usually have
rain.
Yeah, it rains. It doesn't usually storm.
Jared, there's no queen today. No, I'm far too drunk for the queen.
You want to know something?
Sure.
Memes. That's it. Memes. This episode is just gonna have so many memes.
Oh, baby, it's triple! Oh, yeah!
It's gonna have over 9,000.
I swear on my nan's grave.
Oh wait, Chris Mike is not even on.
No, but he did say that he's been doing well, and that he's been chatting with his crush, working on KiseCast stuff.
Oh yeah, since I have
Go get her, Chris. Stop.
Now go get her.
Yeah.
Because I gotta have the memes.
I didn't even get to say what I was having.
Oh yeah, Chris, Golden Kisekae. What are you enjoying?
Well, I did have a bagel with the Coke, but I finished it.
Bagels are great.
Bagels are amazing.
Bagels are delicious.
Video games.
Video games.
I am a nerd for video games. Do you think I would have this book? The 25th anniversary one.
What does that moon speak on there?
Oh yeah, it says it's Mega Man and Mega Man X Official Complete Works 25th Anniversary Edition.
I think Jay died. How is this relating to what we were originally talking about?
I don't know. I'm just. We were just talking about video games.
We were talking about cats earlier. Clara, you have a cat story, don't you?
I got.
Oh yeah, I found where my mom's friend found a stray kitten in the what's it called? The front part of the car.
Under the hood?
The engine.
Oh.
Under the hood, yes. And from Bloomington all the way to where we live. So she was inside the hood of the car hanging onto the engine for 30 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And she survived, and we kept her for like a weekend, and we were going to take her to the Humane Society, but then she ended up getting adopted by one of my mom's friends.
Aw, that's good.
We named her Tiger. She's so sweet.
At least it has a happy ending.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly.
That's kind of like how one of our cats, his name's Kit Kat, one of those tiger striped cats.
Now I'm hungry. Damn it, Jared.
Teddy.
And he He came out of the woods one day and stayed ever since.
This is my house now.
I had a good weekend.
Did you? Anything exciting happen?
I watched Jurassic World.
Oh, hey, me too! It was awesome!
Should we get back on topic?
Since we're talking about cats, how about the idea of cat people?
Yes.
The idea of cat people?
And the fat ones, too.
I'm okay.
I'm just okay with the whole furry thing, you know.
I saw fairies in the gay parade.
Did you really? Fursuits?
Yeah, I Snapchatted Micoitus, 2 of them.
That's
amazing. I don't know what they're doing with their lives now, but they were interesting when I saw them.
Furry people!
That's something to behold.
I couldn't see their faces, but I assumed they were happy.
Yeah.
As the token furry in this group.
What?
Wait, Jared, do you actually have a fursuit?
No.
Oh, okay.
That'd be something.
I hear they're expensive as balls.
Yeah, they're like 2K.
Oh.
You have to get them custom made.
I recently found out that one of my dad's coworkers is a furry, or she's on
How did you come
DeviantArt,
across
she
that
does furry
information?
artwork, and I went to see more of her art, and she's got some really dirty stuff on there, or some dirty stuff.
Oh my.
And then he just was like, "Hey, sweetie, are you on DeviantArt? One of my friends at work, she does what is called these furries." And I'm like, "Okay, I'll check her out." And I'm like, "Oh my!" And she makes her own custom.
Did you show your dad?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
Of course not.
He doesn't get fetishes at all. He would get all crazy and whatnot.
He would just be like, "What? What? 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 1.21 gigawatts."
Oh, let's talk about anime.
Sure. Yeah, we'll talk about anime for a bit, and then we'll jump into the topic.
Have you heard of this one called Detective Conan, or if it was named by its Funimation name, Case
Man, that's
Closed?
old as hell.
You know
I used to watch it.
It's still going.
Wow, really?
Over 700 episodes.
Holy shit.
Wow.
And you know what? The English dub stopped at around 130 episodes, but in the Japan version, it keeps going. So that's why I'm watching the Japanese dub. I mean, yeah, the original version, I should say.
I don't know if anybody remembers this, but I remember an anime when I was younger that was on Toonami. It ran for a while in Japan, but it only had one season in the States of the English version. It's called Bobobobobobobo.
Oh!
Yeah, I've heard of that.
That was hilarious. That was my anime back then.
Yeah, me
What's
too.
it about?
It's hard.
It's about Bo and Bobos.
Baka Survivor. No, I'm sorry.
I don't know.
We need to do a drunk cast sometime.
Good
I would need to
We were
drink
talking about
it.
this before. I've already explained to Ezra that I will drink at any point in the day.
I would need to drink.
I will as well, Jay. I
It
will.
is way too
Yeah,
early
see,
for me to
Cora's
be
on my
drinking.
team.
Yes, drink at any time.
Yeah,
It's too early.
It is 7.
I'll be the designated I'll be the designated
It is
host.
7.
If that episode has to be the designated host, I don't care.
Chris will be the designated host. I like that idea.
Also,
You'll be the designated host.
Oh, I would love to see drunk Ezra.
Sanity.
Yes,
Ezra would be
Ezra,
really-
get drunk, please.
I have a really short. The one downside is I have a really short temper when I get drunk. It's the
Wait, so
Irish
you-
side of my mom. So
wait, I have an idea of the next picture. Drunk Ezra with a drunk Quinn.
oh my god. I get really stupid when I get drunk, but I also get a short temper.
Oh, and
That's why I don't
also,
do it often.
and also because remember,
You know what I liked about our last episode?
What's that?
Your impersonation of Reese.
Oh yeah.
That was hilarious.
Oh wait, I missed it. What was? Oh wait, I wasn't in that podcast.
Just watch it in your own time.
Can I hear it for this time, please?
I literally can't watch that episode anymore.
Neither can I.
Hey, Chris!
I got the mic working.
Oh, good.
Yay!
And also, since we're on the topic of anime, I just want to ask you this question, Chris. What do you think of two anime, Dragon Ball Z Kai and Dragon Ball Super?
Are those the new ones?
No,
Super's the new one, Kai's the remake.
Oh, okay.
I prefer the original.
I can't talk that much about animes like this.
I haven't really watched Kai.
Like, do you hate Kai to an extent?
I haven't really watched Kai, really.
Oh,
I don't see the problem with Kai, it's just the same thing, only looks better.
It's shorter, it has better voice acting. Even the actors themselves, that they wanted to not only improve the acting to make it but make it more accurate to the manga. But you know what? People who are obsessed with the English dub will say, "Oh no, dub is better." No matter how much you said it, dub. Definitely.
The only time
we get the point.
The only time I found dub better. Yeah, let me talk. I'm drunk. I'm allowed to talk first. Right.
Okay.
The only time I found dub better is with the anime Golden Boy. Have you ever seen that before?
But
it is fucking hilarious.
Toilet, and he's like, yeah.
So, how do you like my swimming?
Oh, I remember. Isn't the one with the harem, that harem kind of anime where that guy's trying to get?
It's kind of, but he always, by the time the girls realize they like him, he's always gone. They hate him up until the point where he's not there anymore, and then they decide to like him.
The last anime that I watched, which I blasted through the entire, I guess it's only one season right now, but it was called Princess Jellyfish, and it's just about, it's just about this really awkward girl who wants to become a manga artist, and she lives in a house full of other girls that are all really weird. Like, one girl likes to collect those little slot machine toys. One girl's really obsessed with dolls, and she comes across this girl that's really gorgeous, and this girl turns out to be a boy who just likes to dress as a woman for fun.
Oh, like me.
Yeah, exactly. It's really good. If you have Netflix,
hot legs.
I think if you have Netflix, I think it's still up there, or you can watch the first 2 episodes on YouTube.
Love Hina.
I've always
I got bored of it.
Basically, it's the dude getting punched over and over.
I don't like those kind of anime.
I mean, what?
I just couldn't watch it without laughing because of the fact one of the girls is voiced by Izzy from Digimon.
Oh my god.
Really? They are?
Yeah, one of the girls is voiced by Izzy.
I don't know about anime, but I did play a kind of parody dating sim of Love Hina on Newgrounds, and you can find it. And it's like the stupidest shit ever.
The farming simulator
really
dating
bad. It's
sim.
really bad.
You know what I find ironic about one anime? It's the Pokemon anime series. What I find ironic about it is that it's not as popular as the games.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, by far.
It's not as popular as the games.
Tenfold.
How many seasons? It's like 18 seasons in.
They haven't even finished dubbing. Like, didn't they stop dubbing it a long time ago?
No, they're still dubbing it.
No,
Oh, they are.
And Ash never ages. He's always
Yes.
years old.
Oh yeah.
For 12
Oh my
years.
gosh, guys, he's in a coma, and all these people have been his doctors, guys. Oh my gosh.
Just stop.
Like Bart Simpson still being in the 4th grade for the last 20 years.
Yeah.
That's why after he mentioned his age in one episode, and they said he was still 10, and it got a lot of backlash. They haven't mentioned his age since.
Have we started the episode yet?
Yeah, let's do that. Since Luke has joined us, plus I got to bail at 2:40, so we have about 30 minutes to work with.
Jesus.
So the tea party segment of the episode, that is now done, and we're going to move into the topic, which it's not a huge topic, so that's why I figured we would only dedicate half the episode to it, half of the community segment. And that's talking about Kisei nostalgia. Looking back on Kisekai, back when it was just as Josh was talking, it was straight up just nothing but K-On! That's all it was.
It was a little baby.
It was a little bit. You had 3 skirts, you had a shirt, a jacket, and then bras and panties and bikinis. That was really about it. I mean, it was extremely limited back then.
It was.
Well, now look where it is.
Yeah, you know, I even checked the first one where
I'm
you
out of wine.
even...
I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
More.
You know what?
Yeah.
I even seen the first version of it, and you could have changed nothing but the clothes. You couldn't even make new hair. You can't change the character's face or eyes. You couldn't do anything except for the clothes.
Right. I think that he still has the original version.
Yeah, which is just K-On!
Yeah. He, if you go to his main webpage that has like all of the Flash stuff that he's created, I think that he still has the absolute original core dress-up game.
Yeah.
Guess what?
No one plays it?
No, actually, guess what? After all these years, he doesn't know how to tuck it in.
Why is that not a thing?
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Ezra?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. So, speaking of that, speaking of not being able to tuck the penises in, what are some things with the game that you guys wish that over all this time he still hasn't done that you wish?
But I'll just say the ones the 5 things I really want. Number 1, make the actual animal noises and teeth so it could actually look cute. Like, have you seen these edited fangs on on some characters?
Yes.
Like, what about if we have that? Because we can make so much more. Like, we can make more vampires if we want to.
I love the idea of just a single fang, because I think that's so cute in anime.
It is, isn't it? Number 2, make the expandable body parts actually expand without having the uses of codes, because some people can overdo it, like yours truly, and and it would just look cuter instead of someone with really wrong plastic surgery.
To kind of touch on that really quick, one thing that I do wish, and this isn't a slam against your work at all, so don't take this as a slam against your work, but I personally myself, I don't like the overweight, like the belly options for Kisekai. I wish that there were a way... Yeah. I wish that there were a way that you could add, like, maybe some love handles, because Quinn, I want Quinn to look chubby.
Too.
Yeah, I want Quinn to look chubby, but I don't want that pregnant belly option. I just want her to look chubby, you know? That's hard.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell
I get you.
chubby characters between pregnant characters. I wish there was a way to, like, make maybe belly button options, stretch marks, or something like that.
Yeah, I think maybe just doing, like, love handles on the sides. Nothing major, just like a little bit of skin pooching out of the sides. I don't know. I don't know if that's possible.
Something that we need is actually more masculine looking bodies still.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we do need those. We only got a pair of 6-packs, and that's it.
Because, you know, there's just been so many people, and they're like, oh, is this a girl? No, it's a guy.
Yeah.
We need more men. We need more Bara.
I met a guy on Barrio's stream who's so good at doing male characters.
More furry options, please.
Yes. We need muzzles. We need muzzles.
Oh, that
More wine!
More wine!
More wine! Yes, we need wine in Kisekai.
We need wine!
A wine glass?
Wine glass feature.
I don't know if you guys do this or not. I just recently started doing it again. On the Pochi's website, when you go to Kisekai, at the bottom there's a link that has a forum where the Japanese members share a lot of their work that they've created.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I have seen within that forum where people have made muzzles for furry characters. They've made muzzles out of, like, hairpiece options.
Aww.
Interesting.
So, I mean, it's going a little extreme with having to do it yourself, but it would be nice.
How about you said Patty?
Like Paddington?
Add
No.
Paddington.
Just add Paddington.
Isn't that little bear?
Yes. Let's just add Paddington Bear as like a teddy bear they can hold. Done.
Oh, that's just cute.
You know what they should do?
What?
Have, like, companions.
Teddy Ruxpin.
Companion?
Companions.
Hi, friends.
What do you mean by companions?
Like Pikachu or...
Oh, like...
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Animals.
What about armor?
Yeah, there have been a lot of people that have asked for armor and capes.
Like, have you seen...
fantasy.
Oh, we need armor.
What about...
You've got like parts of armor and then none.
Like, have you seen those
Right.
video games where the armor just looks futuristic and robotic-like? Like android-like?
Yeah.
I want those.
I have seen on the 4chan thread in Ecchi, where people are making... It almost looks like Halo Spartan armor. I've seen that before.
That's cool.
Oh.
Which I don't know how the hell they pull that shit off. That's something that Josh and I were talking about. I don't know how some people do this stuff.
Are you a wizard?
Are you a fucking wizard? I mean...
Are you some sort of weird genetic Japanese wizard?
You're a wizard, Harry.
You're a wizard, Poshi.
You're a wizard, Pochi.
Also, Ezra?
You're a Jesus Pochi.
A wild Pochi Jesus has appeared.
What were you wanting to say, Chad?
I just want to say that even though you said nothing personal, and by the way, this is just me a joke expression. I just felt hurt. You touched the soft spot right there, Ezra.
Oh no! I have nothing against the bigger girl characters. I really don't. It's just for me, when I think of a big girl that's curvy, the very first belly option is just too much for me, personally. That's too much for me.
Just a bit of love handles is fine.
Okay,
like,
right.
That's what I
Booty!
want for Roxanne.
Yeah,
Booty!
Oh.
Wait. You know what they should add?
Oh yeah. Love handles are fine too. I don't mind them too. But what about, turning them around just like someone said?
Yeah.
Let's get that booty view. Come on now.
Yes!
And what about make it jiggle too?
It must be Jello, cause jelly don't jiggle like that!
What?
Wait.
And also, why not make them jiggle too? So.
Do you know what they should add in Pochi? They should add in overall.
Oh, I spilled my wine.
Yes, overalls, please.
Oh no, Jay spilled wine.
Oh, Jay. Don't go hot. Don't go.
You were so young.
It was so young.
Jay looks very swag, if you will.
I'm so fresh, you can suck my nuts. I'm so fresh, you can suck my nuts.
All the
They is 3D glasses, which mean I can see the world in 3D.
I have 3D glasses. I'm gonna put them on now, damn it, Jay.
I only got 2D glasses.
Also,
I have 4D glasses.
Oh man, you can see the dimension time.
Yes.
5D glasses.
I am now wearing my 4D glasses. That is all.
It's
Pixar didn't happen.
time though.
I'm not putting this webcam on because it's like.
I
broken.
think you're all just trying to show me and my 3D glasses up.
I
think
can't.
you're all just jealous.
I lie. I have negative 12. I have negative 12D glasses, guys.
Everyone who's trying to show him up does not have a webcam.
Huh?
What?
Everyone tries to show up his.
I do, but
No,
it's very
I
bad.
don't have a webcam. What you talking about, Jared?
Do you want to see the view that this webcam gives? It's terrible. It just looks at the side of my computer. It's just, nope. I try and move it. Nope.
Well, that's terribly inefficient.
Yes, it is.
I don't even have one, so.
Jay, why you're making me want to say the booziest of beat 'em ups. The booziest of beat 'em ups.
Oh my god.
You could have called this game Camel versus Bird and no one
would have argued with you.
What is even happening anymore?
I don't think anyone knows.
I love Drunk Jay so much.
My God.
I want to see Drunk Ezra. Drunk Ezra.
Quinn.
Man, one of these days we'll do the drunk cast.
I can't get drunk. I get quiet.
Oh no. DBZ. I see that Chris DBZ is having steak and chips.
We've not asked everyone what they want in the program.
Oh yeah. Well, real quick. Luke is also having a simple sandwich. There we go. Okay. What else does everybody want in Kisekai?
I want
hoods.
You shush.
No!
It's Jared's turn.
It is my turn every turn because I said so.
I will sit on you.
Kinky bastard!
What does Jared want?
I can't think.
Jared wants hoods, just like me. See, same team.
Same team.
Yeah, I would agree. I want hoods as well.
I also want more underwear choices.
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, what about jumpsuits?
Yes.
Yes.
Jumpsuits?
Say stuff for me to agree with.
You
Yeah,
can
it's a
type
break.
it
Yes.
if you edit. If you edit, then yes, you can.
Yes.
But, I want them to have the, like the unbuttoning feature of the other shirts.
Oh yeah. Like that's just like, what about a long trench coat? Like that's what I want to see. A trench coat like shirt.
Right now, the picture that I'm working on, I have my brainy girls looking sexy, and I gave them lab coats, and the way that I extended it down was, that actually would work. If you go, like I mentioned earlier, if you go to that forum on Pochi's website, there's several threads that say in English PSP mods. I don't know why it says PSP, but if you go in there, there are several little attachments that guys have created, and girls, that you can save and you can import into the game, and it's almost like doing these little modifications. And in one of them, they have extensions of a regular coat to make it a lab coat. So,
Interesting.
yeah, so I mean, you could almost go that same route to make a trench coat in a way.
Do you think you could put that in a link on not only the chat, but at the Deviant, but when you release this on DeviantArt?
Yeah, I can add that. And Luke corrected me, it's actually PSD. I don't know why I thought PSP for a Photoshop format. And Luke also said that he wants more eye options, and as we mentioned earlier, a rear view.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
There's Moogles on my TV.
Right from A to B, Jay.
This is important to me and Ezra, okay? This is breaking news in the KiseCast.
Yes!
Is he drunk or is he high?
Breaking news, Moogles appear on TV.
Look, they've got the pom-poms and everything.
I like how they're just fucking flying.
I want to get drunk with you, Jay.
I should press X on the screen and make things happen.
Look at how fat they are.
I love them. I want to ring my Moogles.
I
know my favorite part of the Final Fantasy.
I just want to get drunk with Jay.
We're Moogles, and we live in this wood.
I'm trying to.
Bugles flying through the forest.
Which makes us special.
There's one thing that I've thought about for it.
What's that?
Sorry.
I think the game could probably benefit from having more facial hair options as opposed to just mustache.
I could benefit from that.
Yes, we do need more Moogles in KiseCast.
Yeah, we need Moogles. Me and you, Coral, man, I like that. Yeah. You know what's going on? I've ruined this podcast.
In the most beautiful way.
But I bet I can ruin it more.
I remember seeing a This isn't the laid back podcast anymore. This is the Jack's pissed podcast.
Wait, I remember that. Someone made Someone made a Kirby and Kisekae.
Yeah. You had Chris DBZ had a Mario. You didn't have the Kirby, did you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
okay, yeah.
Mario.
I just put
And there was
Kirby
also
in
the
there. I didn't
repicture
actually
as
make
well.
them.
Oh, you didn't actually make them?
I didn't
No,
make Kirby.
it was
I just like copy and pasted a Kirby onto a comic,
Oh.
and then I turned Fiction Hell's G into a Kirby.
Oh yeah,
That sounds hilarious. No one else liked it.
What? I read that.
Didn't you also turn your icon into a Kirby?
Yes, I did.
I remember that.
You actually did that one time.
Yeah. Oh, good times. Good times. Good. Talking about it like it was years ago. I remember back in my day when I turned my icon into Kirby.
Well, I remember back in the day when you didn't have...
Ezra, this is getting derailed real fast.
Yeah, man.
It's never going to re-rail.
Yeah, you realize this is what creates the drunk cast. This has sealed.
Back in the day...
Back in my day, we
have
didn't derail.
We didn't have your fancy ass shirts and dresses. We had these skirts and one shirt, and we had to deal with that
Yeah.
and let our imaginations go wild.
And if when you're
Like
going
Atari.
when you're going through the bikini options, there are some boy shorts that are in the bikini options. Back when I made Ezra in the first game, I had to give Ezra those little panty boy shorts because that was all. It was either that or a skirt. I'm not gonna give my guy a skirt.
Oh, you!
I had to give those to Alec.
You loved it, admit it.
I had to give that to Alec.
Make that picture.
Just
Make
Ezra
that
running
picture.
around in panties.
And make it a picture. You got
That is the noise you have to make when you're
for the
running
rest
around
of
in
your
panties.
life.
What I need is Jay's export, and that's all I need to be happy in life.
My export's on my page. I gave all my exports out.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
I'm finding them.
How you doing, Jess?
Hey, Jess!
You have to excuse Jay.
Yeah, Jay is drunk and he has Moogles on his TV.
I do have Moogles on my TV. This is
It's
true
the
fact.
beautiest of beasts.
Objectively, there are Moogles on my TV.
Yes. Yes.
But, as I was saying, we need boxes.
Yes, we do.
We need
as soon as
Just joined in long enough to see the Moogles. She was like, "Fuck this, I'm out."
This reminds me of the RP episode. Is what it does.
That episode never happened. We will not pick it
never
ever again.
What, that episode is not canon?
Coral, I will sit on you.
Oh my! I just wanted to do a Shia LaBeouf impression right then.
Do it!
Do it!
Oh, God!
I'm not afraid.
I'm always getting interrupted.
Everyone, Jared is talking, and you will listen.
Yes.
Jared,
Otherwise I'll
you may
sit.
continue.
As I was saying, we need more underwear.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
And I'm not talking about just panties, I'm talking about boxers, briefs, bloomers.
Yes.
You know, those Victorian era underwears.
Victorian underwear.
Yes.
You lost me here.
No, that's actually a really good idea.
The boozy to beat them up.
Because otherwise you have to use the shorts and the frilly belt thing.
Oh, right, I see what you're getting at. Yeah, that makes
But
sense.
I'm curious, what about and I'm not talking about Gordon, what about a little bit more weapons like spears?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm running out of Starlight characters to make.
We need all the
because I've
guns.
used all the weapons.
Yeah.
I talked about it before to Ezra, but in the comic that I'm gonna start making, I need more weapons.
I want to see a Mauser C96 pistol.
Yeah,
Hey.
it seemed like he got really crazy with adding a lot of hand items for a while, and then he just stopped. Yeah, and just hasn't added anything since then. Really quick, this is a question to you guys, just because this is something I haven't messed with. And Luke made a comment about how, I think he was just joking about needing more English judge wigs.
Oh yeah, that would actually be funny.
There's a new feature in the hair options that you can have different sets of hair.
No, that was there before.
Yeah.
The presets back. Yeah.
What's been driving me nuts is I think that it's the cycle for adding the extra hair bits. So I click on the set button and it removes my set that I have.
I do that all the time.
And I can't go back to it, and I have to reload all my shit. What the hell is that about?
Yeah, quite just shit with that.
We need a Control Z.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, yes.
Oh wait, what about a reload or
Jared, you fucking genius!
Yeah.
Control Z.
Just an undo.
Why is no one thought that before?
Oh yeah, why did
You're a genius, Jared.
It's simple. Control Z. Done. My mistake is dead.
Speaking of, well, hang on. Speaking of the keyboard options, have you guys ever hit 7 on your keyboard and it just makes your character bigger?
Yeah.
You can't undo that either. Like, you have to completely reload the game if you hit 7.
You have to hold like Control and 7 again, and it resets it, or is it Alt 7? It's something like that.
Oh.
He's got all like the quick keys on a website at somewhere. That's how I figured out you can make the bra invisible as well.
Yeah.
Luke's telling you right now. You hold Shift and press 7.
Oh,
okay. Control. Okay, Luke doesn't know that. Thanks, Luke. You were very certain about something for a second, and then it didn't happen.
Okay, well then scratch my complaint. Then it's not that big of a deal. I don't understand the point of it just to make your character bigger. I don't get it.
Wait, I have two more things I want to say that can be added. One, you can actually make characters look like robots instead of just some that used to paint all over their skin.
Okay.
And 2, moving backgrounds.
Oh, okay.
I don't mean like animated backgrounds.
Yeah, like I was thinking of different backgrounds, not just the plain ones we see. I'm just having a suggestion.
Yeah.
How about a forest?
A city, bedrooms.
More backgrounds could be good.
Yeah. Like, what about like cities, bedrooms, kitchens, like plain normal house?
Sex dungeons.
Yeah.
Yes.
The only girl in the entire podcast.
I find it surprising they haven't added
My suggestion is if you go to the website eHentai, there, if you go into the search, hang on, bear with me.
As I do on a regular day.
But if you go to the search feature and type backgrounds, and only submit the search to gaming, like the dating games, and it'll give you from all the dating games that are out there. People have ripped all the backgrounds from some of those games. That's how I have all. I have like 10 gigs of just backgrounds that I can use.
Oh yeah, that's what I do for my.
I'm telling you that.
Hey, that's what I do for my pictures too, so I'm not surprised.
Do you mind if I steal your meme?
That's a real thing.
What? Downloading the backgrounds?
Yeah,
you just get them off one website, and there's fucking millions of them.
Yeah, there's a shit ton.
And you didn't make this common knowledge before.
I'm not kidding.
You know the shit I've had to go through to get background.
That was another general idea of the episode, is that we could share some ideas with the community.
I searched eHentai, but I'm only getting girls and such.
Hang on, bear with me.
Bear with me, my friend.
I'm only getting porn. What's wrong? What am I doing wrong?
I'm only getting porn. This is a nightmare.
You're using Bing, right?
What is this? The internet? I'm already making an image.
It's a porno Smurfs? What is this?
What?
That's another reason why I didn't want to share this website, guys. I don't want you to get my Smurf hentai.
Jared,
it's not. No, it's not. It's not.
Again.
It's not even hentai. It's real life girl painted blue.
Try clicking the link that I just put in there.
Oh, right. Thank you, Ezra. You saved me a
I'm not clicking that. I'm not clicking that.
It's the same stuff I found. It's porn.
It is prawns.
I've never heard so many men angry about a link to porn.
Thank you, Jay.
Ezra,
I'm not even a man. I'm a boy.
Okay.
You gave me a virus.
We're all
Gave me
technically
girls.
boys here.
So
because
guys,
God.
if you click the link that I'm sending you, it's actually going to install a keylogger so I can get all of your passwords and all of your credit card information.
No.
Well, I don't got crap anyway, so have at it.
No. Okay.
Oh wait, I don't have anything.
Give you that anyway.
So seriously, when you click the link, when it appears, do you see nothing but a green game CG icon to the left?
Yeah.
Okay, when you click on the actual links, like the top one says, Iche Love, Dao, Onako, whatever, Moonspeak, when you click on that and open that into a new page, there are several different pages. First, you're going to see just girls posing, right? Because these are all dating games, like they're all visual novels, right? You're going to get that rip, and then if you go to the very last part of the gallery, those are all the backgrounds.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, now you're getting it. Now, when you click on every one of those links, you're going to get two rips. You're going to get the character rips, and then you're going to get the background rips. The backgrounds are usually at the very end, just because of how they're named within the gaming structure.
Alright.
So, that's how you're going to get all of the
And
backgrounds.
the first one I find is a My Little Pony one.
Who?
And you know what? And I just have to say something. Like Ezra said, there are ones that says there's backgrounds at the end. Not all of them have backgrounds in them. Sometimes it's at the pure middle, so you have to look everywhere for the backgrounds.
Yes, that's very true.
I already have a file full of loads of backgrounds that someone not too long ago just provided a thing for. It's got so many different props and backgrounds in it.
Yeah,
Very classy, Jack.
Luke mentioned that there was a 4chan, I think it was a paste bin or something like that has a whole bunch of props and backgrounds, and that's where they got a lot of the stuff for that paste bin, or it was a MediaFire link, was pulling it from the e-hentai.
Yeah, it was a massive zip file that you could get off Pastebin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Okay, that came from 4chan, I believe. Of course.
Oh, it's going to give me a virus, guys.
Oh boy!
You see, what's gonna happen is a big picture of Ezra.
Look, in my area that want to have sex with me.
It's gonna be a picture of Ezra, but instead it will be skeleton with blood eyes.
I'll look like that guy from Jurassic Park where he's like, nah, you didn't say the magic word.
Oh yeah,
It's gonna be a taxidermied human.
Or Melman.
Deep web.
I hate this hacker crap.
And you know, I just realized something. Melman from Seinfeld ruined Jurassic Park.
Yeah, he did. He fucked everything up.
Melman.
Alright, guys. Well, I need to get going, so...
No. I gotta get him! Oh, don't leave me! I'm all alone!
So
Can we have the drunk cast?
The drunk cast will come up. We'll make that a special episode. We'll do that.
Drunk cast is definitely going to be a thing.
We need to do that before everyone gets back into school, so...
Exactly. Wait, what? No, wait. You guys see me?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, it's my Windows 8 laptop. It's hating me for some reason.
Windows 8.
Windows 8 sucks.
Yeah, Windows 8 sucks, dude. I have it too.
Not that bad.
Me with the unpopular opinion.
Would you have Windows 8 or Apple?
Apple.
Have you guys got that
I'm done. I'm
free
leaving.
download of Windows 10 set up yet?
Oh yeah, Windows 10. That's free.
10? What happened to 9?
They just skipped it now.
Man, Windows 9 is really bad. We shouldn't release this.
You see, it's like 13, and they just skipped it.
Last words. Josh, do you want last words, or does anybody else want closing
I'll
words?
take last words. Sure, why not?
Before last words, Luke is offering within the chat if anybody wants to do any collabs. So, collaboration.
Oh sure, I do collabs all the time.
Dude, anytime. I'll get back to you at some point.
Yeah, I do collabs all the time.
Jay is the king of collabs.
Just note me.
There you go. Alright, Josh, closing words. I'm sorry, guys, I have to bail.
Closing words.
Who's Josh again?
I'm Josh. I'm Coral.
Coral! Well, then you're not Josh, are you? You're Coral.
So, closing words are, each time you think kisekae is limited, just think what me and Ezra had to deal with.
Yep.
Back in the day, or like granddads of the community, sitting here with our like wheelchairs.
To be fair, I was using the wrong version of Kisekai for a very long time, so I know what it's like.
Oh, see, you're technically a grandpa then as well.
Yes, when I saw Alex French ESP making a character sit down, I thought that was just his mad editing skills. I didn't realize he could actually do that.
But yeah, don't complain because we had to deal with the basics.
I salute you, sir.
We've seen people come and go, and yeah, we're still here.
Yep. Chad, what did you want to say, bud?
Oh yeah, I have 2 closing messages.
Well, then one isn't a closing message, is it? It's
exactly.
Penultimate closing message.
It's the prelude to one.
One, may Satoru Iwata be missed.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Please understand.
We're gonna end it at that. I'm sorry, Chad.
Okay, I'm saying it's alright. I'm sorry if I made things too. I just want to pay respects to someone who made the gaming industry good.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry. Did I just ruin it?
Kind of a downer, but yeah.
Oh wait.
You bumped us out, Chad.
Alright.
Wait.
Sorry. Wait, I won! Booty!
Booty
Yes, where are the sex robots? Where are the sex robots?
Bring me more wine.
Actually, no. Wait. There's news on that. The sex robots are coming.
Oh yeah, there are.
People are making them.
Amazing. Alright, guys, I gotta go.
I do not want to.
Alright, everyone have a good weekend. Bye.
Bye.